So hi,
Hi.
are you still a student?
Yes, I'm still studying. I'm just about to finish my master degree.
Okay, and how do you see yourself entering the job market?
I'm actually excited about that. I am about to start searching for a job, but I don't think I'm gonna limit myself just within the boundaries of Europe or my country. I'm coming from Bulgaria, so I'll try Asia, the Americas, maybe Africa, and also like any other place that's available out here. I'm excited for traveling, for experiencing new career opportunities.
And you think internships are a good way to enter the job market nowadays?
Not only are they a good way, they're actually compulsory. A few years ago, it was all right to have a BA and get a job from that. Then it became necessary to have a master's as well. Now it's necessary to have a BA, a master's, and an internship. Then BA, master's, and a few internships. So it's interesting, it's relevant, but I think more than that, it's necessary.
It sounds like a pretty competitive environment, isn't it?
Yeah, because people have more and more things to add to their CV. So, yeah, it's kind of necessary.
Any fears?
I don't want to talk about the fears. They're behind, and I prefer to focus on the future than on my fears.
And you prefer to focus on opportunities?
Yes, that's right.
That's very positive. I like that.
Thank you.
So, how do you imagine your future in the frame of the current economical crisis and the new economy? Do you see yourself being able to raise a family or having, a stable future, buying a house? I don't know.
That's hard to say nowadays. Yeah, it's very difficult to get a good job. And in Spain, where I come from, there are so many temporary jobs. You can just afford it. They're very short, fixed-term contracts, and there's no stability at all. So I can't imagine now. To raise a family, to buy a house, that's just not possible.
The first challenge is to just get a job and get a stable income, to get all these other things of housing and holidays. Another housing is a problem because the house market is tough. Maybe many need rental support to get in there, so that can be tough. Job opportunities back home are fairly good, but you might not end up working with something relevant. So if you want to work with what you're passionate about, then you might have to go to other places. So I see myself, I might have to do that. If you really want to work with my field, which is political science, then you might have to go somewhere else.
So I usually don't perceive, or I don't put my future in the perspective of economics, and maybe that's very idealistic. But I prefer to think that I'll be just exception that is not going to be concerned by that.
So, do you think that the welfare policies of our states will guarantee us a future, will guarantee us a pension or any kind of protection in case we get unemployed, for example?
It's hard to say, it's hard to predict. Therefore, I won't give a concrete answer, either yes or no. Nonetheless, I would rather put an emphasis also on personal savings and investment plans.
Well, in the case of becoming unemployed in Ireland, it's quite difficult to actually get dole. It takes quite a few months for something like that to come through. So somebody who suddenly finds themselves unemployed is in kind of a difficult situation until they kind of see money coming through. In terms of pension, Ireland's one of the only countries in the EU that actually has a growing population. We're experiencing a baby boom at the moment. So in terms of pension, having enough people to pay for my pension, hopefully there'll be plenty.
So you trust the private sector, but not that much the public one?
No, I would rather diversify it.
Diversify the risk?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I hope they still have the same system as we have today, although I fear they might change it, and as we might have to work longer. I know that many use, for instance, private insurances and private solutions. So, but I hope I like the system we have now. It's good and secure and it's stable. So, but we'll see. It's also in Norway. It depends on the oil money. So, we will see. It's a long time. It's an entire job life until then.